वेलकम टू इंडियाज़ फर्स्ट इंस्टाग्राम एंड टेलीग्राम टेस्ट सीरीज पोर्टल स्टेनियोग्राफी वर्ल्ड में आप सभी का स्वागत है।
Trial passage is coming. Be ready for it. 3, 2, 1, start. In addition to hearing Mr. Tushar Mehta, learned Solicitor General, who appeared for the state, Mr. Harish Salve, learned Senior Counsel for DGP, and Srimati Seema Kushwaha, on behalf of the family members of the victim, as also the other learned counsel led by Miss Indra Jaisingh, Mr. Collins, learned senior counsel, who raised concern on behalf of the victim's family in the various writ petitions and applications. We have taken note of the submission made by Mr. Siddharth Luthra, learned senior counsel, who sought to appear on behalf of the accused to contend that the legal right available to the accused ought not to be ignored in the process. Now, main passage is coming. Be ready for it. 3, 2, 1, start. The case as put forth is that a 19-year-old girl resident of Hathras village in Uttar Pradesh was brutally gang raped. The manner in which she was assaulted is referred to in the petition. Though she was shifted to Safdarjung Hospital in Delhi, she breathed her last and she was cremated in the middle of the night without the presence of her family members. Considering the manner in which the entire incident had taken place, the petitioners contended that a fair investigation would be possible only if the matter is entrusted to an independent agency. The pleadings in the other writ petitions and the intervention applications are relating to the same incident, though different reliefs have been sought, which in any event is to secure fair investigation and punish the guilty in accordance with law. At the outset, when the first of the petition was taken up by this court on 16 October 2020, Mr. Tushar Mehta, learned Solicitor General, had fairly submitted that the instant petition would not be considered as an adversarial litigation, and the respondents are also interested that a fair investigation be conducted and the offenders be brought to book. At that stage, it was noticed that the Allahabad High Court Lucknow bench, having taken note of the incident, had passed a detailed order dated 1st October 2020 and ordered registration of the suo motu petition, being PIL number 16150 of 2020. In that circumstance, this court was of the prima facie view that the petitions filed before this court need not be entertained at this stage, since the jurisdictional High Court was seized of the matter. However, Miss Indra Jaisingh, learned senior counsel, while intervening on behalf of the intervening advocates, had raised concern with regard to the adequate protection being provided to the victims' family members and the witnesses. Having found that such concern raised needs to be addressed. The learned Solicitor General was requested to secure instructions on these aspects and file an appropriate affidavit. Pursuant thereto, an affidavit dated 14 October 2020, sworn to by the Special Secretary, Home Department, Uttar Pradesh, is filed, wherein the details of the security provided is indicated. In that regard, it is stated that the parents, two brothers, one sister-in-law, and grandmother of the victim, who are residing at village Chandpa, district Hathras, Uttar Pradesh, have been provided protection under a threefold protection mechanism through A. Armed constabulary component, B. Civil police component, and C. Installation of CCTV cameras lights. The details of each of the component is also stated in the affidavit, and it is further stated that the inspector of the police station Chandpa has been made in charge of the aforesaid entire arrangement to deploy suitable police force for the same. The circle officer Sadabad is to ensure robust security arrangement by holding regular clear briefings to the police force and to inform the family members about the security arrangements provided to them.